Yo dudes, it's Gaz and welcome to the Warframe video. So, pretty late upload for this Nightwave tips and tricks video, but to be honest, I'm already level 30 on the Nightwave. I could honestly not care any less about Nightwave at this point, so I'm just going to get this up here for some, some history. These are the challenges for this week. I'm going to also quickly just show, here's the high level upgrades, or the armor pieces right here. So we got the Cyandana and the shoulder armor, and of course, just in true Warframe fashion, the two new pieces of cosmetics they add clip together. So you, at least on Mag, with this animation set, they're not going to work properly. This shoulder armor has a lot of clipping issues. Like basically, it's hard to find a frame it doesn't have clipping issues with. So keep that in mind. And also the Cyandana, a little bit flat and boring if you ask me. But, maybe you'll like it. So, let's get into these challenges. Not going to be too much, not too long of a video, to be honest. But, here you go. No new challenge, no new puzzle this week. So, first, weekly, we got Animator to fill 3 fully socketed Iatan sculptures. Some of them only require the blue stars, but most of them require the amber stars. Keep that in mind. Friendly fire. While piloting a hijacked cruise ship, destroy 3 enemy fighters. You can do that in the first mission for railjacking the entire game. Not too bad. Venus mines 6 rare gems or ore in the Orb Valis. Probably one of my least favorite challenges. I don't like mining one bit, so feel free to skip it. Just do remember, we will probably have this Nightwave for a good couple of extra months. I'm gonna guess we're gonna have it for we only have the 3rd puzzle, and I'm already level 30, so expect it for probably like 3 or 4 more months, honestly. Okay, now Elite Weekly, we'll get to that one. Another normal weekly, complete 3 Kuva Siphon missions. Just keep in mind, you don't even need to kill the Siphon to do these. You can just do the normal objective and run to the end, and they will count as completing a Kuva Siphon mission. Another normal weekly, unlock 3 relics. Really, really easy to do. Just pick fast missions, pretty much. And then the 2 elite weeklies we have Hold Your Breath, survive for 30 minutes of Kuva survival. Not too bad. I believe this one used to require you to not be able to activate life support, but in this description it says you can activate life support as far as I'm aware. So, yep, just basically a 30-minute survival on Tevuni, whatever, in the Kuva Fortress. So, there you go. And then the last Elite Weekly, defeat the Ropolilist. Now, this might be a little bit hard for some people because it's going to require pretty much every story mission to be completed to get access to this. And this dude, we'll have a gameplay of it on the screen in a little bit, but you're going to need basically pretty good weapons and a decent amp as well. So, I have a video on how to speedrun this with Wukong. I'd say Wukong Prime, Wukong Normal, the best frames for the Ropolilist fight by far, with a couple other frames being okay at it. Credit Offering Store, the important stuff you might be here for. We got Evergreen stuff. We got the Wisp Gauth Helmet. I would highly recommend this one to anyone who is playing Wisp and does not have Tenogen. This looks so much better than her normal helmet, in my opinion. Her normal helmet kind of looks like a thumb, and this looks like a wizard or a ghost, I guess. So, love this helmet. Make sure you get it if you don't have it already, and you like to play Wisp, like most people do, because Wisp is really, really good. One of the top tier frames. Alright, Nezha Circa helmet. Expecting Nezha Prime next month, or rather in like a couple weeks. I'm expecting Nezha Prime, so you can probably pass on this helmet. He'll have some new awesome helmet. Loki Enigma helmet. Basically, a lot of these helmets kind of meh, but of course this is subjective. I personally like the Equinox Clister helmet, but I also don't really use it anymore with Equinox Prime out. As far as aura mods, we have Rifle Scavenger, Infested Impotence, Shield Disruption, Sprint and Boost, Enemy Radar, and Steel Charge. So, with hard mode coming out, it's not really going to change much as far as I'm concerned. So, you can still get Enemy Radar, probably one of the most valuable aura mods in the entire game, and Steel Charge is also one of the most valuable aura mods in the entire game. So, I'd say make sure you get these 2 if you don't have them already. Sprint Boost, Shield Disruption, Rifle Scavenger, Infested Impotence. They're not really like meta at all. These 2 right here are some of the meta aura mods, Enemy Radar and Steel Charge. So, I'd say pick both of them up if you don't have them already. And Shield Disruption has been okay in some niche situations in the past, but I know hard mode's gonna have some like hidden behind the scenes double shields and health and armor modifiers, but we have ways to circumvent that without aura mods, so not too worried about that. And sprint boost is kind of fun, but definitely not necessary. For skins, we got the Atarax Desert Camo skin, the Rubico Sinoid skin. I actually need to make sure I pick this up, because this is apparently just with this season, at least so far. Pick that one up. The Sindo Dagger Axe skin, Karak Desert Camo skin, and for Mastery Fodder weapons, we got the Heat Sword and the Dark Dagger Blueprint. We also have the Wolf Beacon for 50 Nightwave creds this week, and if you want... So I'm assuming that hard mode will, or the Steel Path will be released this upcoming week on PC. If you want to mega troll people, you might want to get this Wolf Beacon. I was watching a stream today. People were on the test cluster. It took them 20 minutes straight of hitting a wolf with a Redeemer to kill him on the test cluster because his armor and health was multiplied. So if you want to troll people, maybe pick one up. I picked one up just in case, but that is a suggestion. It's definitely more useful than a lot of these aura mods, or these augment mods. We got Prism Guard for Mirage, going to make it so her fourth ability follows her for 4 seconds, mob duration. We've got Tetra, while aiming, increased projectile speed. If you you're going to really use the Tetra, all right, dude. You have Ambush Optics for the Rubico. I've heard a lot of people really like this one. Minus 50% zoom. Me personally, I had a negative zoom ribbon for the Rubico, so it's not really going to be something I'm looking to run, but a lot of people do like this one. Keep that in mind. Atlas Rumbled Augment turns it into a big rumbler, and you just hate your life every second of it. So don't buy this one. I've pretty much not talked to a single person that has enjoyed becoming a rumbler that cannot jump. So there you go. Slash Purity, or Purging Slash, sorry. Slash Dash Augment mod. Allies hit in the path of Slash Dash have 4 debuffs removed and 100% shields restored. Pretty decent sounding. I'll definitely make sure I buy this one if I don't have it already. I don't have it already. I'm going to buy that one for Excalibur. Could potentially be useful. It's definitely sounded better than Rumble. And then the last one, Purifying Flames for Ember. Allies hit by the expanding Ring of Fire are granted 4 seconds of status immunity. So, yeah, more status removal, augment mods. Haven't really tried this one. I've had it for a couple weeks. Have not tried it on Ember. I really am not a huge fan of Ember's rework, personally. But there you go. Let's go over a quick explanation on some of these. The only one that we're really going to have an in-depth explanation on is the Europa low list. Like I said, I have a video on how to do this really quickly, but pretty much just go in there like you're about to fight Eidolon. Get your amp all set up. I've got a 777 amp with Virtuous Shadow. I've got a Rubico Prime with a Radiation and Crit build. And I'm running Wukong Prime. I don't normally run Wukong Prime for Eidolons, but he's really good here because for the Europa low list, the strategy is you use the amp to break his shield like an Eidolon, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to actually drive the boss into these big towers on the sides of the arena. Also, to get to the boss in the first place, Wukong, his second ability, Cloudwalker, this makes it really easy to traverse the Gas City tile set, which has all these like big open areas. So the initial cutscene was not skippable for me, so that was a little bit annoying. But yeah, pretty much, I entirely forgot how to do this fight. I have to like watch my own videos sometimes to remember this stuff. So yeah, he does a couple weird things to your operator. If you dash, it will actually, it will knock him out of whatever he's doing, but it will also push you out of your operator, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, knock his shield out and then use Wukong's Cloud to fly over here. It will make the boss angry that you just exist in his general area, and he will shoot his laser beam. Make sure that laser beam hits the tower, and then jump on him to drive him, and then drive him into the tower. Now, as you see, one tower has been destroyed. After the tower has been destroyed, shoot him in the little nub thing like an Eidolon fight. We one-shot him with our Rubico, and then activate the laser while he is stunned. That stun period is a little bit short, probably like 5-6 seconds, and then just rinse and repeat. Do the same thing 3 times. So, yeah, once he gets over here, I'm going to break his shield, I'm going to fly up there in the cloud, and then drive him back into the second tower. This is a double speed, so feel free to put the video at half speed, and listen to me talk like I'm drunk at half speed. So, looking for the little nub, shot the nub on the back, activate the laser again. Here's the thing, if you don't shoot the nub before you activate the laser, he will dodge it. So you got to make sure you're stunning him before activating the laser. Very important. And there you go. So you can actually knock him out of the laser animation by dashing with the operator. I didn't really do that here because I was talking to Twitch chat. I was not really like thinking about too much, and it's not like you have to try hard this fight at all. This is where you get the Wisp Warframe from. She's probably one of the best frames in the game in my opinion. You also get a bunch of amalgam mods here, which are specific mods for certain weapons. So we didn't activate the laser fast enough. He was able to dodge it, so you gotta be really fast. Also, this fight's really glitchy, so expect there to possibly be some glitches while you're messing around here. But Wukong will make it so you're doing it pretty quickly. This is a really sloppy casual run, and it was about 6 minutes, give or take a couple seconds here and there. So that's basically it for the Elite Weekly. Wisp helmet right there, good stuff. I think you get the blueprint from the market, and then the 3 parts come from the Ropola list. But maybe he drops the blueprint, I actually don't remember. So as far as these other challenges, for Hold Your Breath, 30 minutes Kuva Survival, just go to Recruiting Chat if you don't want to just try to solo it yourself. Some of your best bets for Kuva Survival, Korra with the Pilfering Strangledome Augment mod, Necros just using his third ability, or just like maximum death mode with like Saren or Korra or whoever. You don't need to do the fissure version. Normal Kuva Survival will totally work fine, but make sure it's on Te Vone on the Kuva Fortress, one of the last nodes in the entire game. It's not too bad, honestly. If you're feeling like you don't want to like just activate the towers for Kuva, just activate them for life support when you're around 40%. So, not too bad there. For I-10 Sculptures, keep in mind there's that weekly mission for Maru. She gives you a guaranteed I-10 Sculpture. You can also buy them from Trade Chat. You can get them from arbitrations. And they're also pretty rare random spawns in missions. So, if you're doing that Loot Explode Limbo build I've shown like 100 times on the channel, you can actually find plenty of I-10 Sculptures doing your daily Syndicate missions. For the cruise ship Hijack 1, there's not much really to say. You need to make sure you kill the pilot in the front to steal the ship. And on Earth, the guns for the cruise ship will one-shot the fighters, so it shouldn't be too hard. You can easily solo this one as long as you've done a couple railjack missions. You don't even need to beat the mission afterwards. Just steal the cruise ship, kill 3 fighters with it, and then abort the mission. These challenges save after you complete them, and you don't lose the credit or anything like that. 6 rare gems on the plains, or the Orb Valis. My main go-to caves are actually near the door of the Fortuna. Keep in mind, if you go to Deck 12, Deck 12's rare gems do not count for this challenge, which is really annoying. I don't know why they did that, but maybe it's because Deck 12 is coded as a different area or something like that. I don't know. But basically, just don't mine in Deck 12 for this challenge, and you'll be fine. And for the other ones, we have, like I said, for Don't Fear the Reaper, complete 3 Kuva Siphon missions. Just run to the end of these things. You don't need to beat the Siphon. I didn't even beat the Siphon, honestly. Then unlock 3 relics. If you've gotten this far in the video, you probably know how to unlock relics. There you go. So yeah, I'm expecting hard mode this week on PC. The rewards are really underwhelming. I've known about the rewards for a while, but actually seeing them in game on the test cluster is really upsetting. It's pretty much we're getting trophies of the planets. So for example, you go to the Venus or Saturn right here. It would just be like this little icon of Saturn on like a little pedestal, and to get that you need to beat a bunch of missions with level 150 plus enemies with additionally doubled armor and health, and you're pretty much not getting anything for your time. It's actually, they're going to give you a resource drop chance booster, not the resource amount booster. So Kuva Survival Hard Mode will not have extra Kuva per tower or anything like that. You're just going to be getting more like neural sensors or whatever those enemies drop there. So a bit disappointing for me personally. I know it's not all about me, but that's how I feel about it. I really wish that we are getting new exciting rewards in this game and not farming the same arcanes from Eidolons we've been getting from raids for 3 whole years. So yeah, some new arcanes would be great, like new Warframe arcanes that aren't from Arby's, like just new stuff in the game that's exciting. Maybe less one and done content. I mean, the way I look at this steel path thing is it's mastery fodder content. You're gonna get mastery points out of it, and there's people aren't gonna really be playing it much afterwards with how there's no incentives. It's like one and done mastery fodder content. So there will be more videos on that in the future. I don't even know if I'm gonna bother going through the steel path, to be honest, guys. That's how like unexciting it looks to me. I'm sure plenty of people will enjoy it, but yeah, we will see. Either way, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out the Twitch channel if you haven't already. And yeah, take it easy, guys. Like I said, in July there will be less videos because starting a new job, all that kind of stuff. So either way, peace.